have a right to perform action but not to decide result. Shrimad Bhagwad Geeta, chapter 13, Kshetra Kshetrajana Vibhag Yoga. Arjun said, O Keshav, I want to understand what are Prakriti and Purush and what are Kshetra and Kshetrajana. I also want to know what is true knowledge and what is the goal of this true knowledge. The Supreme Divine Lord said, O Arjun, this body is termed as Kshetra, the field of activities, and the one who knows this body is called Kshetrajana, the knower of the field, by the sages who recognize the truth about both. O Bharat, Arjun, know me, knower of all the individual fields of activities, the knowledge of the field of activities and also the knower of this field is considered to be true knowledge by me. Briefly, listen from me what this field is, what is its nature, what modifications take place, what is its cause, source, from what it was created, and what are its powers. Great sages have sung the truth about this in Vedic hymns with manifold descriptions, and it has also been described in the Brahma Sutra with sound logic and conclusive evidence. The field of activities is composed of 5 great elements: the ego, the intellect, the unmanifest elements in material nature, the 11 senses, and the 5 objects of the senses: desire and aversion, happiness and pain, the body consciousness, and the will. All these comprise the field and its modifications. Humility, unpretentiousness, non-violence, forgiveness, simplicity, service of the Guru, teacher, cleanliness, steadfastness, and self-control, dispassion towards the objects of senses, absence of egoism, awareness of misery and evils inherent in birth, disease, old age, and death, non-attachment, absence of possessiveness towards spouse, children, home, and so on, even-mindedness amidst desire and undesired events, constant and undivided devotion towards me through yoga, an inclination for solitary places and an aversion for mundane society, constancy in spiritual knowledge and philosophical pursuit of the absolute truth, all this I declare to be knowledge, and whatever opposed to this I call ignorance. I shall now explain that which ought to be known, knowing which one attains immortality, the beginningless supreme Brahma, which is called neither existent Sat nor non-existent Asat, with hands and feet everywhere, eyes, heads and faces on all sides, with ears too everywhere, he pervades everything in the universe. Though he is the perceiver of all sense objects, yet he is devoid of senses. Though he is unattached, yet he sustains all. Indeed, he is without attributes, yet he is the enjoyer of the 3 modes of material nature. He exists outside and inside all living beings, moving and unmoving. He is extremely subtle, hence incomprehensible. Very far, yet he is very near. Though he is indivisible, yet appears to be divided amongst living beings. Know as the supreme entity to be the sustainer, the destroyer, and the creator of all beings. He is said to be illuminator of all lights, entirely beyond the darkness, and he is the knowledge, the object of the knowledge, and the goal of the knowledge, dwelling within the hearts of all living beings. Thus, the nature of the field, the meaning of the knowledge, and the objects of knowledge has been briefly described. My devotees, having understood this, can attain my divine nature. Know that Prakriti, nature, and Purush, the soul, both are beginningless. Also know that all transformations of the body and the qualities, gunas, are produced by Prakriti, nature. In the matter of creation, the material energy, Prakriti, is responsible for cause and effect and the individual soul is declared to be responsible for experiencing happiness and distress. The Purush, individual soul seated in Prakriti, the material energy body, desires to enjoy the three gunas, qualities of nature, and attachments to them becomes the cause of its birth in superior and inferior wombs. In this body also resides the Supreme Lord, who is said to be the witness, the permitter, the supporter, enjoyer, the ultimate controller, and the Paramatma, Supreme Soul. The one who understood the truth about Supreme Soul, the Purush soul, Prakriti, nature, with its attributes, gunas, is not born regardless of any existing conditions. Some perceive the Supreme Soul within their hearts through meditation, some try to do so through knowledge, and some try to attain that realization by path of action. Others who do not know these paths but worship the Supreme Lord, having heard from others, they also cross over the ocean of birth and death by such devotion to hearing from saints. O best of Bharats, whatever moving or unmoving beings come into existence, know it to be through union of the field of activities and the knower of the field. Field is body, knower of the field is soul. The one who perceives the Paramatma, Supreme Soul, in all beings as the imperishable in the perishable body, such a one truly perceives. The one who sees God as a Supreme Soul, equally present everywhere, does not degrade himself by his mind, therefore attains the supreme destination. He who sees that all actions of the body are performed by Prakriti, nature, and the embodied soul actually does nothing, truly sees. When one sees the diverse variety of living beings situated in the One and understands all of them are born from the One, then he becomes Brahma, united with Brahma. O son of Kunti, Paramatma, Supreme Soul, is beginningless, imperishable, and devoid of any material qualities. Though situated within the body, it neither acts nor is influenced. All pervading space holds everything, but being subtle is not influenced by what it holds. The same way, though the soul that pervades the body is not affected by the attributes of the body. O son of Bharat, just as one sun illuminates the entire solar system, the same way the soul illuminates with consciousness the entire body. Those who, with the eyes of knowledge, realize the difference between the body and the knower of the body and the process of liberation from the material nature, achieve the supreme. Om Tat Sat. Thus, in Shrimad Bhagwad Gita Upanishad, the science of Brahma, the scripture of Yoga, dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjun, the chapter 13, named Kshetrajana Bhakti Yoga, is over. Thanks for watching, and if you have liked, please share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.